If I had to use a scripture verse to encapsulate my call, it would be from the King James, where Paul says, "I must apprehend that which has apprehended me." I was raised in the Methodist Church as a child, baptized, confirmed in the Methodist Church, raised in a Christian home. But when I entered those proverbial teenage years, I made some decisions that were dumb in order to be cool. During that time, God's prevenient grace discomforted me in a very severe way. I thought something was wrong with me. I didn't know why I was so unhappy and miserable. So one day I turned to the Lord and I says, "God, if you can take this and make something of it, you can have my life." And I'll never forget that day. After experiencing God's grace and God's peace, I thought this and I actually said it out loud. I said, "I've got to tell my friends about this." That day God downloaded something into me. He downloaded a purpose and a passion that I wanted to tell others. So I did. I began to tell others about Jesus and what he had done for me. Never for 1 minute thinking this would lead to ordained ministry. This passion to tell my friends, this purpose began to narrow down until finally, as I finished college, to use the hymn writer's words, there was one holy passion filling all my frame. And I came to realize that when God calls you, he downloads that passion and that purpose into your soul and then begins to inflame it. And you reach that point, that's all you want to do. As I have been faithful to follow that call, many times, most of the time, not knowing exactly where that's going to lead me, God has been faithful to open the right doors and to close the wrong doors. It's not a one-time event. It's not static. It's dynamic. There are different chapters to your call. So God leads you into different ways, into different components. But it's an adventure. God's call is an exciting adventure. And if you will follow, he will be faithful to lead. If you're feeling a passion, if you're feeling a pull, look at it seriously, because that's the way God calls. God doesn't pull us into directions we don't want to go. He places a call within you and begins to inflame it and develop it until that's all you want to do, that's all you can do. I am Gary Royals, and I am called.